our next episode of Panther Talks. Woo! Yeah, y'all are funny. Y'all are really funny. I am the VP of the Mass Communications Club and the host of Panther Talks, Chase Smith. And as you can see, we have some more guests today. We also have lovely audience members in the back. You may have seen from previous episodes. Some people are new. Oh, girl, Jackie, the back. Say hi, Jackie. But yes, today we do have two special guests for this episode. This theme is D9, Divine Nine. I wanted this episode to be a great place for them to showcase their chapter, to show everyone what they have to offer on campus and maybe some stuff that they do outside of campus. But without further ado, I'll let you guys introduce yourselves. You can say your major, maybe what year you're graduating, what organization you are representing, and if you are in some kind of position, like executive board position, you can explain that as well too, if you guys are all right with that.
Go first.
Hi, I'm Isabel Miller. I'm a graduating senior, hailing from Washington, D.C. I major in psychology, and I serve as the chapter president for the Beta Epsilon chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
I did not know you were president.
Mm-hmm.
Round of applause, round of applause.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Zakari Randall, hailing from Chicago, Illinois. Came here on football scholarship. I'm also a graduating master's student, getting this master's degree in May. And I hold position correspondent secretary for Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated.
Woo! Also, thank you guys so much for taking time out of y'all's busy schedules. Because I know you guys, not only are you guys part of your organizations, but I know you guys probably do other things outside. Like, I know you're part of football. And then, what do you do? Like, what other, like clubs are you part of?
I used to be like a part of other clubs, but
is like Delta Sigma Theta like your main focus right now?
Yeah,
I respect that. I respect that. What was y'all's reasoning for joining your specific sorority? Because I know everyone has different reasonings, whether it's like it aligns with like your morals or values, or maybe family members. What was like your reason?
Well, I'll start because I actually kind of like talking about this. But when I was like doing research on, D9 sororities and fraternities, I stumbled across Delta Sigma Theta, and I was just looking for like a reason to join that, like you said, like align with like my morals and values, and because I don't have any Greek family members. I'm actually like a first generation college graduate, about to be a first generation college graduate in my family. So I don't have any like Greek members in my family. So I didn't really know how to go about it. But like when I was researching, like I said, I'm a psychology student. I came across, it was like a news article that also came with a video. I saw, it was in my hometown. It was for the 53rd Eastern Regional Conference, and they were having like a mental health town hall, which I don't know. I just kind of I feel like it literally hit close to home because it's in my community, and they kind of touched on the topics of like gun violence, like community violence, which is very it's a very very serious situation in DC, and it was also kind of during the first stages of COVID as well. So a lot of people were struggling with their mental health, and they were just kind of talking about how like your mental health also ties into your physical health as well, which that is one of our 5-point programmatic thrusts is physical and mental health. And the more like I did research on like that programmatic thrust, I was just like, that's kind of something that like I would like to do in my field. And I like how they have like a whole like program just built on that and that alone. So I like that.
No, that's such a good story. Like it resonated with you, and you were able to connect with it easily, and then it aligns also with your major, so you want to take that with you even after you graduate. I think that's beautiful. It's like a full circle moment.
Yeah.
What was your story?
Oh well, so I grew up with Divine Nine all my life. My mother, she's a Zeta. My cousin, he's a Sigma. Yeah, it's pretty much spread out in my family. and I was at school. I was in my old school in Iowa, and it's nothing out there. Then I'm looking at on social media about D9. I'm like, what really is it? Like, I kind of know what it is, but what really is it? So I started doing my research about it. It's like besides like the parties and stuff I seen on social media, I looked at the other aspect of like what they actually do.
Yes.
So I was like, it's kind of interesting. So I was like, let me go into deeper research about it. And then what made me join is that what made me join Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. It was the brotherhood to me that I wanted to be a part of something that was outside of football
Mm-hmm.
because that's the only thing that I knew that I had a family to go to. But then I saw Phi Beta Sigma. It was instant. Like, this fit me because it fits my personality. Then my one of my biggest mentors back at home is my cousin and my basketball coach, who was also my gym teacher in elementary school.
Oh wow.
And I seen the way how he carried himself, and always, like, since I was young, he always looked at me like, you gonna make something out of yourself. It don't matter it was football or academics, you always gonna make something out of yourself. And then when I crossed over back spring 24, he called me. I called him. I showed him. He was crying because like he knew that I wanted to join the fraternity, but he never respected Phi Beta Sigma.
Wow.
And trust me, like, he called me every other week, check up on me. I call check up on him. So, and my mother, she's a Zeta, so it was blue and white and nothing for me.
It was nice that like not only were you able to have a connection here on campus, but you were able to be closer to your family and friends back home. I think that's so perfect. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
And you guys both crossed spring 2024.
Yes.
What was that like?
My fans.
Because I know I went to your probate in like
Okay.
I went to it too. I'm like, whoa.
what was
No,
that?
I didn't expect that. Like, I'm not gonna lie, my heart like dropped, like seeing all those people. Because of course, like I've been to like other probates before, but like it was really like people on top of people.
Yes.
Like, and I'm just like,
because like what is that like? Like not only seeing members who are like alumni, but also other chapters coming to see your probate, like to see what you have to offer.
It was a crazy experience because one day of my probate, I didn't expect that many people to come, but when I saw the amount that came, the adrenaline was crazy. But it was mad fun because like when I transferred to HBCU, I went to a couple probates my first semester here. I'm like, bro, this look awesome.
Yeah.
And then it's a total difference when you watching versus when you in it. It's a totally different experience.
Do you like agree with that?
yeah,
It's a
it
total
really
difference.
is. Like, yeah, of course. Like when you just watch, and you're like, oh, like that look cool. Oh, okay, they did that. They ate
They
that.
ate. They ate.
And
Yeah.
then like once you in it, it's like, okay, like is this many people? Don't mess up.
It's
Like, all right now.
It's
Like,
a lot of pressure. It's a lot of pressure.
Exactly.
You gotta show them like what you learned, basically.
it's so many eyes.
Watching. What was like the most rewarding part of joining a design organization? Was it like community service project? Was it that probate, or was it something else for you?
I would say like like the probate was fun, and I look back at it and I'd be like, oh, I wish I could do it again. But I would say the most rewarding part is probably the community service, because I know like my chapter we've done like this past uh what was it, December, like for the holidays we sponsored a family, and we also sponsored like a little girl like for and like fulfilled her angel tree wishes. um yeah, and it was just like, I think it was just so, I don't know if this sounds cliche, but it was really heartwarming, like seeing their reactions. I don't even know if they like, I don't even know if they knew we were coming, but like we just showed up at their door with like bags of groceries, and was like we delivered it to them, and like the whole family came to the door, and just seeing like their reactions, and like just kind of feeling how like grateful they were for it. Like I feel like that just kind of reinforced in me like the reasons why I don't like I joined like and showed me like okay like I am in this like for the right reasons. But I was like, oh my god, like, and then yeah,
and you're not so doing it just to get something out of it. You're doing it out of the kindness of your heart.
Right.
You're just doing it just to pay it forward, and I think that's what you guys are all about. That's what it means.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. What about you, Corey?
The most rewarding thing to me was like after the probate was cool, and then for me was like Isabel said, community service. Like we recently just did an assembly at a high school, Richmond Community High School, and it was crazy because it was the fact that it was younger kids looking up to us, and then they seen us doing what we doing, being in the organization, and then when I first crossed, a lot of people didn't know me. Then when they got to know me, I made a lot of connections. That was one of the main reasons why I wanted to join. It's the connections that I would build, like networking, job opportunities. So that was the main, like, most important to me.
I love that you guys not only do community service on campus, but work off campus for like the city of Richmond, just so you guys are representing yourselves and then just showcasing like, hey, like Union has like a lot to offer, and like our D9 organization has a lot to offer too. I think that's very admirable. That's very cool.
Thank you.
I would say, how has your college experience changed since you've joined? Has it been like a good thing, a bad thing? Have you been able to network a little bit better? What has that been like?
I feel like I've definitely been able to network a lot more. It's always like even just on campus, like it's always like a license plate I see that says like Dutch Civic there. I'm like, who in that car? Who in that car? And of course, like I'll run into them later on, and like we could just connect, and like they'll be like, oh, like give me your number, like give me your contact information, and boom, like you got somebody to hit up, like they'll always help you like find like internships or job opportunities, whatever, or not even just that, just like just be willing to help out like in general. But I also feel like it's changed like my college experience because I'm not gonna lie, before I joined, I definitely had some issues with like time management, like communication, and like staying on top of like my schoolwork. That has always definitely been a struggle for me. But like ever since like I joined and
And now we have our next guest who popped in. Why don't you introduce yourself? What organization representing? If you're part of the please say that as well.
What's up, y'all? My name is Wanzuli Bruce Jr. I'm a junior from Richmond, Virginia, mass communications major. I am a part of the Zeta chapter of the Omega Psi Phi Fraternity Incorporated. Also, I am the vice bosses of the chapter, which in other words, vice president. Um, I'm the junior class senator for SGA. I'm a part of VCAM, and that's about it. I play basketball. That's about it.
Whew, you do a lot and then some. What was your reasoning for?
I wanted to be a part of a brotherhood. I grew up with my mom, my dad, but like I really want to be a part of a brotherhood. Community service was a big thing. I know like I don't mind doing the little things like talking to kids, whatever it can be. I don't mind doing stuff like that. Um, I wanted to experience something new. I know that like it would have pushed me further than my limit. I want to see how far my limit was, and I see like how far I could really go. Like usually, I like if something happened, I would like not quit, but like I don't know if I got some more fight, but I realized how much fight I actually had.
Yeah, you want to.
So I know I got like a lot of fight. I did it. I want to be more of a man. You know what I'm saying? Help me become more of a man. My first Carter principle was man. I know like joining this fraternity will help me become more. I just thought it was best for me.
How has like what has been like the most rewarding part of joining your organization? Was it the probate? Was it a community service project you guys did or something else?
I will say when they shaved our heads, like I feel like a new person. Like when people say like yeah, when people say like when people go through stuff and they cut their hair, like it's like they let go of the old. Like that's how I really felt. You know what I'm saying? Like I let my hair grow for like 3 months, and when my joint was bald, and I actually looked at myself, like my heart sunk. I was like, I feel like a new person. You know what I'm saying? But I would say that the probate was cool, but that and the doors that open for you, like the opportunities that come behind it, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'd have been to Florida, I'd have been to Atlanta.
Travel a
Yeah,
lot,
like
and you know
travel,
a lot
you
of
know
people on the
what
way.
I'm saying? Yeah, you meet a lot of people, and a lot of people give you opportunities, and you don't like you don't know who has what. Like I can get an internship with the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like little stuff like that.
How has your college experience changed after you crossed?
It's changed. I would say a lot of people like admin and stuff. They call on not me, but like like Greek, like me or my LBs. They call on us first to do certain things. Like, hey, can you do this? Can you do that? You know what I'm saying? Like, beginning of the year when the freshman was here, Mr. Ford asked me to MC the pep rally, just like little stuff like that.
That was a good pep rally.
Yeah, so that even
You did your little one too?
even when I was in the gym, he asked me to MC that. So it's like you know now, like you know what I'm saying. This is what the students want to see. The students want to see Greek. You know what I'm saying? Like this would be real. I'm not gonna say everybody, but a lot of people want to be Greek. Like this is what they want to see. They want to see D9 doing certain things on campus. So it's like, oh dang, like Zoo,
inspiring others.
yeah, like Zoo and SGA, Zoo and VCAM, Zoo hoop, Zoo doing this, Zoo. You know what I'm saying? Like that people want to be a part of that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That help. You know what I'm saying?
How have y'all been able to juggle other clubs and organizations and be active in D9?
Big thing is time management and being disciplined. Because if you discipline yourself, like you put your priorities first, then you know the difference between your priorities and extra curriculum activities. As long as you take care of what you have to take care of first, everything will work itself out for real.
What about you guys? You agree with time management, or maybe it's something else?
I would definitely say time management is a big aspect of it. But I mean, I can't really speak on like other clubs and organizations because, like I said, like those is like really the only organization I'm in right now at the moment. But I do have like my work study and like my academics. But I would just say like I know like some of my, like my profiles or my big sisters, sores, they'll always like remind us like Delta is secondary to your education. At the end of the day, like Delta is a guest on this campus, and like in our mission statement, it says an organization of college educated women. Like so, it's just always like reminders that like your education comes first. So like even when I start to feel like a little overwhelmed, like with my duties or whatnot, um, I always have somebody there who can just help, like pick up where I left off, so that I can get back into like like an okay space in whatever like my academics. Like if I'm like slipping, like they'll be like, okay, like just let me know like what I have to do. So because we want to make sure like you succeed.
They want to make sure you graduate. They want to see you walk down that stage,
and I do too.
Do you agree with that too?
I would say like for me, a lot of people think it's like not cool, but I have an agenda. Like
I respect that. Yeah.
I write down everything. Yep. February is Black History Month, so with us being Greek, a lot of schools and like our profiles calling us like, hey, can you go to this school? Can you go to that school? Can you do this? Can you do that? So it's like, you know what I'm saying? So just off that alone, like everything I have to do, I write it down for the agenda. So it's like everything that, like I said, that I have to do this month is already in my agenda. I just add on to it, so I know. You know what I'm saying? So it's like this is a perfect time. I ain't had nothing to do at 4:00. So in my agenda says MassCom podcast 4:00. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know and I can map out my days like that. But I feel like also like being online, like it like he said, it show you what like put your priorities first. Like all the other stuff can come from last. Like you got to get done what you got to get done. And it's like that's a mindset now.
You always got to remember that. It's nice that also your higher ups are there to hold you accountable, but also look out for you. They're not like talking like at you. They're talking to you because they want the best for you, right? And that's nice to have that brotherhood, sisterhood, especially like because those are like your mentors, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. Have you guys worked with other organizations or maybe other chapters that are like in the same organization as you guys are? Maybe like alumni or part of different schools. What has that been like?
Well, I know in the like towards the beginning of the school year, one of our first events was like World AIDS Day, which was a collaboration with the Richmond Alumni Chapter, where we set out like tables to provide like resources and like educational pamphlets, and also like protection and just to provide like a safe space, like, and as the student body, like whether if they know their status and stuff like that, just make sure everyone is informed and staying healthy. But yeah, we definitely do like collaborations, and it was really fun and also informative because like we learn new things as well. And with that, like the Richmond Alumni chapter, we had like such a good time that they were willing to collaborate with us in the future as well.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
So you guys have people to fall back on if you want to work on something again.
Right.
That's cool. What about you?
So our graduate chapter, 5-5, the 5-5 chapter of Omega Psi Phi was incorporated. So I know, you know what I'm saying, when we do certain things, we call on them, but for Thanksgiving, we had like a turkey like drive/giveaway where they was giving out like turkeys and stuff like that. So I wasn't there, but my LB, my honcho Christian, he was there, giving out turkeys to whoever, or selling plates, whatever they was doing. So it's always good to have like a graduate chapter that you can fall back on, and like you said, collab with.
Yeah.
How about you, Dakari?
What we have in store right now, we want to create an event where it's going towards the homeless, go out and feed the homeless. Cause we actually came up with that idea because that's like homeless right now. It's like it's so many people that's like not blessed as many of us are, and like where I'm from, it's like it's home in my neighborhood especially. It's a lot of homeless, and then I know like I have the resources to reach out to help. Like I want to do something with the homeless, like help them give clothing to younger kids, put food in their belly because they don't have the main opportunity as us. So.
Have you guys done any other? Oh, actually, this is a question I asked. Since we're gonna wrap it up, where is it? Okay, what do you plan to do with your sorority or fraternity when you graduate? Do you want to work and do more community service projects? Maybe do you want to maybe encourage others to join? How do you plan on like after you walk down that aisle? What would you like to do?
I get questions. Ever since I crossed, I get questions all the time, like, what persuades you to join? Talk to me about your organization. What is your mission statement? What's your principles? I told our principals, our brothers, scouts of service, and we big on service. We big on service, and we also big on scholarship. Really, that's the reason why, like, do what that got you into school. Like, put that first before being anything. Like with me, they told me I'm on school on football scholarship. They told me, bro, put football before you do anything similar wise because that's the reason that got you here. So and for me, I want to after I graduate in May, I have plans on joining a grad chapter somewhere. I don't know if it's here or Chicago. I got family. I got blue and white family from here and Chicago. So
What about you guys?
Honestly, I don't really know like steps that I want to graduate, but I know when I graduate, of course, I gotta join that graduate chapter. We do the same thing what I did in undergrad. Help out, inspire the next. Feel like
And that's nice because you got like what, one more year?
yeah,
You're a
I
junior,
graduate
so you
26.
have
Yeah,
plenty
yeah,
of
one
time
more
to
year.
figure it out
So
too.
yeah, so just standing on our principles of manhood, like I said, just trying to inspire the next on try to join the fraternity. like any fraternity, or not even a fraternity, join any organization.
That's real.
Just continue to be a leader. So that's what
What about you, Izzy?
After I graduate, I've been considering joining an alumni chapter back home. And also, you don't have to join an alumni chapter, but it's an option. But I think I definitely want to join an alumni chapter back home, just so that like I can still experience like the community like I was talking about, especially since like it's in my hometown. And I'm thinking of like just visiting like first like a couple of the alumni chapters just to get a feel of like which chapter I would prefer to join. And I also am considering like becoming a mentor. So however I can do that, like helping somebody like in my hometown, because DC is so small and there's only like so many schools. So I I know pretty much like almost everything that like anybody at any school like could go through, because yeah, you hear about everything that goes on at every school in DC. It's just that small. But I want to what
It's that small, bro.
DC is small. Like everybody know everybody. But I'm no y'all laughing. I'm so for everybody know everybody. But I want to, yeah, I'm thinking about like becoming a mentor. Like that's part of like what I want to do in my field anyway. I want to help like adolescents. So I feel like inspiring somebody like through like my organization would just like it would be like perfect for me.
I think it's cool that even though you still want to be, you want to do your best to be active, you still want to also apply it to your career somehow, some way, whether it's just being a leader, being a mentor, this, that, and the third. That's really admirable.
Thank
You
you.
guys did it for the right reasons. You guys are great representation of your organization. I'm so glad you guys could be on this podcast.
Thank you.
So well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you guys so much for watching this amazing episode. Thank you to everyone who helped out for the MCC week. It was successful. It was amazing. Thank you guys for being there. Until next time, see you guys later. Bye. Wait, bye, Dakar. Wait, bye.